What we have here is something really unique. I've never shot one. I think it's really, really cool. But a friend of mine, she's had this Weatherby for a little while. It's a Weatherby Vanguard, and it is chambered in 257, which I have never seen before. We'll get into the way the bullet looks here shortly. But this right here is a little bit naked. And what I mean by that is, it doesn't have a rail on it. It needs a scope. She gave me this scope, said, hey, can you put this on it for me? I said, I sure can. So I went and picked it up from her, brought it back to the house, and we need to do a little bit of work to her so that we can get her up and running. So our goal for the day is a little bit of a job, but we gotta get a scope mount, we gotta put some railings on this thing, we gotta get a scope mounted, we gotta get this thing paper tuned, and then our goal after that is to get this whole thing clean, because it still has the packing grease on it. But basically what we need to do, I say packing grease, whatever they put on this stuff, it's a little bit on the sticky side. But regardless, kind of playing with it. It does have a 3-positional safety, which we'll get into at a later date. Please stop shaking. I need to make this table a little bit more secure. It has a 3-positional safety. Been playing with the trigger. I'm getting pretty consistent 3 pounds, 3-ounce trigger pull, which I think is really good out of a stock rifle. But regardless, we're talking about the bullet. This right here is a 257 Weatherby. Basically what they did, this was developed in 1944 by Roy Weatherby, and it was brought to the public in 1945. Took an H&H Super 30, basically blew out the casing, necked it down to fit a 25 caliber bullet. And in case you don't know what a H&H Super 30 is, basically it's basically a 300 H&H Magnum. And man, this thing is pretty crazy looking. It kind of reminds me of something you see on Beetlejuice. They throw that little thing and it shrinks the head down because it's a big body little, which means this bullet is moving super fast. On the box itself, it's saying the bullet is moving about 3,400 feet per second out of the muzzle. But we're going to do some testing on that. We do have ourselves a Garmin. We're going to be collecting some data in case she does want to take this thing long range shooting. We'll at least have some data for her to use along the way. Now, all right, guys, we have a lot to do today in a short period of time. I am extremely tired, but we're going to load this thing up. I got some errands to run. I'm going to go to the gym. Then I'm going to go to my friend's shop, and we're going to get this thing suited up and ready to go. And hopefully, won't be today, maybe tomorrow, maybe, or if not, we'll do it Sunday. We'll be on a range Sunday for sure to shoot this thing, get it sighted in so that she can shoot some pigs on Thanksgiving Day. So a lot to be thankful for today, but we're going to get loaded up. We're going to get out of here. We are here. So quick recap. We got this thing mounted. We had to lap the rings. We cleaned the barrel. We wiped all this little, whatever you call that grease they put in on these guns when you first get them. We got all that wiped down. And so now we're going to go out here. We're going to shoot some groups. We're going to see how good she shoots. Barrel's been cleaned. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot some rounds every 3, maybe 5 rounds, probably every 3 rounds. We're going to take a cleaning rod and go down the barrel and just kind of get all the gunk out of there. Kind of still doing a barrel break in. We got a barrel chiller, we got some fans, try to keep this gun cool along the way because it is a Magnum round, it is a fast moving round. We do want to keep it nice and cool while we're shooting so we get some good accurate shots. And anyways, regardless, guys, we're gonna get everything loaded. We're gonna get out there. We're gonna get to shooting. Normally I do this later in the evening, but I want to hunt this afternoon. So we're doing this first thing in the morning so we can get this thing done, get everything out of here, calm down. So hopefully I can hunt this evening. But regardless, that's a different story. Let's go. We have a new gun connection target put up here. And then we got the camera set up here. So we are good to go down here. Now we're gonna go up range, do a little bit of maintenance, get this thing set up, and let's start slinging some lead. But see how, guys, in just a second. We're set up, and if you'll notice, we don't have the shade anymore. Windstorm came through, and it is what it is. But we do have a fan going. We have a barrel chiller, trying to keep this thing cool in between shots because this barrel will heat up even just in the sun. It's already, gosh, it's already getting hot. I'm sweating, but regardless, we're gonna send some rounds down range. We're gonna see how she does. I'm not sure if I exactly said it, but this is a Vortex 5-25 Strike Eagle on top. Y'all guys know I love my Vortex. Now this is not my Vortex, this is not my rifle, but it's a good scope, man. So we're gonna shoot some rounds down range, get this thing sighted in. Let's see how she does. I forgot to turn you on, but first shots from the rifle, we're moving at 3,442 feet per second, which is
pretty dang close what they say on the box. They say 3,400 out the muzzle, so we're shooting pretty close to that. So, but we're gonna collect some data regardless. I can't exactly tell where I hit, so I'm gonna go down range and see what she's doing. Man, that's a crazy looking round. All right. So here she goes. Let's go for the top left corner. Okay, they were about an inch apart, but still high. There. All right, I'm gonna let this thing relax. I'm gonna put the barrel chiller on it, and barrel chiller on it. We got that thing, the fan blowing on it. I'm gonna get my vent cleaning kit. We're gonna wipe the barrel down. The thing we did to try to keep her cool is we covered her in this towel here to kind of keep the sun off her, but also keep the wind going and keep the barrel chiller going to hopefully cool her down. It's just hot out here, and I don't want her to overheat. What's wrong with this thing? Okay. Barrel chiller. So she's been sitting here for about 10 minutes. So I went out there and put corn in the feeder, all that good stuff. So stay busy, but regardless, let's send some more rounds. Let's see how she does. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Top left corner again. See what we can do here. Yeah, I did. I moved it the wrong direction, as always. There we go. All right, now we're gonna let it cool. There she goes. She ejects now. We're gonna let it cool, and we're gonna get back at it. I feel like I'm just out of my sorts today. So also in reference to this ammo, this ammo is no longer available. I don't know why. I assume either A, maybe they use Reloader 26 in this and it's no longer available due to the Ukraine war. Maybe the lead's no longer available, don't really know, but she bought this ammo really trying to use as minimal amount of this ammo as possible so that she has some to go hunting with on Thanksgiving. And then eventually, when she's ready to go maybe shoot long distance with this rifle, we can do we can change the ammo, something that's actually really available, and do some more testing on that, maybe do some grouping and see if we can find the best ammo for this baby here. But regardless, this is what we have to work with, so we're gonna make her work. Top right corner, there she is. Damn, that bullet, man. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Right there, man. Right there. That was a little low, but I do think that might have been me. Gosh dang it, man. Not really what I want to see. Dang it, man. Oh, bullseye, baby. Yes. I think she's right there. That last one I think was me. What we're going to do is we're going to let it cool. I'm going to go ahead and adjust my turrets, everything to 0. And then we're going to confirm it, and then we should be good to go, baby. That moment of truth. Hopefully we got everything done right. We're going to go for the bottom right corner. Yeah, I think so. Bottom right corner. Let's do it, baby. Please, God, please. One was a little high. One was dead on with the bullseye just to the right. 1.5 inches or so. The one's an inch to the right and a little high. The other one is about 1.5 inches to the right. I hope that wasn't important. So my pocket so it doesn't blow away. We're gonna make some adjustments here. Let the thing cool and try again. Well, let's do it, man. Bottom right corner. See how she does. Please, baby, please. Okay, we pretty much stacked those bullets in there in the same spot. So we're definitely to the right. About an inch, we need to come back to the left. I mean, they're about a quarter inch away from each other. Let's hope this does it. This rifle tore a hole in my bag. Yeah, that's it. She's in, she's on. So I was shooting, I was realizing I had all this. So where did it come from? That sling stud on that rifle dug right into that thing. I'm gonna reach out to Caldwell, see if they'll send me another one. I'm not sure. Is what it is. But rifle, it seems like really and truly, the more we shot it, the better it shot. Like it was just shooting nicer. Now granted, I didn't shoot 3-round groups. Well, first off, let me make this clear. I am not happy with our process today. I like to shoot 3-round groups, all that good stuff. I was really trying to keep it to a minimal, and I'm just not happy with how many rounds I shot to get it sighted in, but it is what it is. It is sighted in, I believe it 100%. It's just not the way I like to normally do it, but it is what it is, guys. I was trying to keep things so minimal. We used just over half a box. She has a box and just under half left to enjoy, but that is it. This ammo is no longer. So we'll have to start the process over with a new box of ammo. But regardless, the last few rounds when we shot, they were hitting really close together. So I am impressed that it was shooting better as we went along, because initially I was like, what? Not very impressive. But the last 4 to 6 rounds actually were, if you just count those 2 shots, 3-round group, those 2 shots were shooting really good, really close together. So in my heart, it doesn't really count because they weren't 3-round groups, but I am happy that they were grouping a little bit better. So regardless, this is what we end with. So the 2 before I made, we were shooting about an inch to the right. I said that would go that with these 2 right here, about a finger width apart, and then the last 2, first one and then the second one right there. We could move it a click to the right. We might chase our bullseye, don't know. It's really shooting really good, 100 yards. Right on an ant, that's nice. At 100 yards, that's pretty good zero, I think. Those 2 bullets are really on top of each other, so that's really what I want to see. The initial groups were not impressive, but it shoots better. It shoots better. I like it. I'm happy. Get sighted in. Griff, I love you. Happy birthday. We got her done. I'm gonna pick up this mess. Got a lot to pick up. Then I'm gonna head to the gym, and I gotta work out some frustration because I'm not happy with our process today, but she did get done. So I love y'all. See y'all next week.